What in the Jesus tap dancing Christ is that? Shut the fuck up!
Nice.
What the fuck? Shut up or run. Welcome to hell, bitch!
Hey guys, Eps here. Welcome back, carbonated compadres, to the Off-Brand Factory, and a very, very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. It's Christmas, baby! It's Christmas! So I wanted to take this time, like I said, at the end of day 9 of 12 Days of Lethal, I wanted to come and give you guys a special video for the holidays and give you guys your presents as well. Just call me Santa Epsy, you know, Santa Epsy in the flesh for once and not a Minecraft skin. But I did want to take this time, talk about some things, thank all of you for an amazing year, and kind of just a nice little reflection and what is on the horizon of this channel. So obviously I wanted to start this off with recapping the year. I kind of was going to save this for another video towards New Year's, but I just figured it'd be nice to just put it all together, and it's just, I don't want to repeat myself. So obviously with the recap of the year, we started this year with, I believe, hitting 60 subscribers was the first thing. Obviously the big one was, first it was 69 because, you know, obviously it's the joke. But the big thing, the thing that really was the icing on the cake in the beginning of the year was me hitting 70 subscribers on YouTube. I beat my highest record of subscribers. For anyone that hasn't known this by now, I've been doing YouTube since 2010, October of 2010, when I was only 10 years old. And I'm 24 now. So I've gone through, I think, 3 or 4 different channels trying to do this passion, try to get to this goal. And after 14 years, it's finally, I've achieved both of my initial goals that I've set up for myself, with this channel. Obviously the first was to be making my own merch and stuff and selling it. Obviously the selling part isn't there just yet. I know I did it in the past, but obviously with that, I've been putting off going to the bank and trying to figure out all that stuff, and I just want to make sure that all that is 100% great with everybody. Like, the merch is fantastic, there's no flaws and stuff, because obviously we don't want this again. I'm trying my best not to get the flakes and stuff on the merch. But besides that, the other big thing was hitting 100 subscribers, and this was a pipe dream. I never thought I would ever hit it. This wasn't me putting myself down. I just didn't think it was very fathomable with how many people are on YouTube and how fluctuated like certain categories are and how bloated some categories are. I'm trying to think of the word. I can't really think of it. It'll come to me eventually. It was a very happy, emotional day with that happening, and I am just very thankful this year for just so much. So obviously we're gonna start this off with 100 subscribers. I do apologize that I never made a 100 subscriber video. I had, I think, 3 or 4 of them filmed, and I just never got to them. I didn't think they were good enough, and then I just forgot about them, and I just didn't want to edit them. It wasn't like, I forgot on purpose, different things like that. I don't know. I just didn't, I was still in that funk of, I didn't want to edit, and it just left my brain, and I just forgot about it. So obviously, like I say all the time, I'm not trying to make excuses for this stuff, but I'm gonna own up to it. Obviously I didn't make one, but this is where I want to try to make amends with that, and I want to make 2025 a better year for that kind of stuff and making videos and all. And this video, or more so the 12 Days of Lethal, is something I want to make amends for. But hitting 100 subscribers was such a great feeling. Um, for anyone that's close to that, I wish you the best of luck, because finally hitting that goal, especially for me who started all this as a 10-year-old kid inspired by the likes of Achievement Hunter, The Creatures, Rooster Teeth. Um, I know he's not in the best light at the moment, but like certain Minecraft YouTubers, like, you know, the old ones like Team Crafted and all them, and um the specific Butter Lovin' one. I don't know if I really should mention him by name. Um but I just dreamt of doing what they did and try to make my own twist of that kind of stuff. I started YouTube in October of 2010 trying to make a spin-off, or not a spin-off, a spoof, like my own version of Red versus Blue. And that epically failed, obviously. I knew nothing about doing any of this. I used to record my videos with, this is how old it is, my little iPod Touch, and I would stack Xbox 360 games together and put it in the center and just film my TV, and that was it. And then I would kind of like crop it out and stuff in post with iMovie that I bought when it was on the App Store for $12.99, which I think it still is, but I don't know. Then it moved on to my iPad, which I got for Christmas one year, and that was what I filmed everything on, was my iPad. That's where I edited everything. I did all kinds of stuff with that, and it was amazing. But 14 years later, and we finally hit 100 subscribers. I think my highest I got before this was like 68 or so, or 58. It was one of the two. And YouTube Shorts really helped it, honestly, because as soon as I posted me getting jump scared in Siege, I literally watched that blow up live, like as it was happening. I uploaded that in the middle of the night, when I couldn't sleep, and I was uploading a few of them, and I watched it go to 100 views, 200 views, and they kept going and going and going until it stopped at, I think it was like 1.4 K views. So a lot of kudos to YouTube Shorts for getting me to this. And as always, to Twitch as well. Again, I just didn't think I was going to hit it, and I did. And there's just no words to explain just how proud and how just amazing this feeling is. So honestly, just thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. I say it all the time that there is no words in any language to express how thankful I am for all of you, and how much I love each and every one of you. And just, I couldn't be here if it wasn't for any of you. I know it's a cliche YouTuber thing to say, or Twitch streamer thing to say, but we all say it for a reason. And for me, I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, hand to God, or whatever you want to say, I mean it. I really, truly mean it. There's been plenty of times where I've either given up or I've wanted to give up completely when it comes to Twitch and YouTube and different things like that, and I stuck to my guns, and look at it, I hit 100 subscribers. Obviously I would like to make this a career eventually, but obviously that means my numbers have to grow, and that's what I want to do, is to grow this channel and to make it amazing. And I hope all of you can stick along with that. But besides the YouTube stuff, we had some gaming stuff happen this year that was near and dear to my heart. The final shape, the Light and Dark saga of Destiny, is technically over, but not over, because Heresy is like the last thing in that saga. But the last major expansion of the Light and Dark saga of Destiny is over now. Spoiler warning. But we beat the Witness. We did it. The most powerful being in the Destiny universe, as we know, is kaput. That's it. And we did it. I gotta say, I'm blown away by the way they did all this. Definitely not what I expected, in a good way. to all the devs, to anyone that had anything to do with the final shape, besides the higher ups of Bungie. A big thank you for your commitment and for your hard work and your dedication. um I can't describe just how happy I am with that expansion. And the one thing I do wish is, I wish Lance Riddick was able to see it, um which was a very unfortunate loss that happened. And it was very sad, and it isn't the same without him. But Keith David did an amazing job. I've always loved Keith David as Arbiter. That's how I grew up, knowing his voice. Obviously, he was also Sergeant Foley in Modern Warfare 2, saying Ramirez and doing all that. And he's a fantastic voice actor. So I'm very happy with the way he portrays Zavala, and he did it with respect, and I can give him nothing but my respect for that. Because some people would just be recasting, they're just like, oh, it's another role, and it is what it is, like, I'm going to do my own way of it. No, he actually respected the role, knew how much Lance meant to us, and he gave it his all, and I'm forever thankful for that. Because all of us, every Guardian, any player of Destiny from past to present, misses Lance Riddick very much. And our commander will always be in our hearts. Along with that, Destiny 2 celebrated its 10-year anniversary this September, which unfortunately at the time was kind of a bittersweet moment, because with us being happy with Destiny, unfortunately for us in the Star Wars community, we lost the late great James Earl Jones, who voiced Darth Vader and Mufasa in Lion King, and just an all-around amazing actor and voice actor that really hit home, just because Star Wars is something that me and my dad bonded over. Was the first thing we bonded over when I was very, very, very little. So, and of course, it's Darth Vader, like the voice of Darth Vader. That Star Wars right there is just Darth Vader. So that was an unfortunate thing, but I was gonna release a compilation of my reactions throughout the years, for Destiny. Unfortunately, a lot of the early stuff is lost. I could try to find like different clips from like maybe like some of my old folders from OneDrive. But I know a lot of times when I tried to record, stream, or whatever back in the day, it just would lag or get corrupted or something, and I couldn't get it to work. So obviously those reactions would come from Witch Queen and onwards. I did stream all of Beyond Light by myself, but my dumbass forgot to save that whole stream, and that was lost as well. It was a Halo 5 all over again, which I'm pissed over. I still kick myself to this day with that. And then obviously Shadowkeep is also recorded, but that hasn't seen the light of day. Me and Blackjack recorded that when I first got my PC. But episode 1 is still on the channel, so you guys are more than welcome to go watch that if you'd like. And yeah, so there's all kinds of reactions from seasons to expansions. There's all kinds of content with that through all the streams that I have public. A lot of them are just privated, just because I didn't want my channel to be bloated by so many like stream archives and different things like that. So that's why that's there. But again, I'm just very thankful for this universe that was created in which is Destiny. I love it very much. I know a lot of people don't like Destiny now. I know the player base is at an all-time low, with the numbers being the lowest it's ever been. I just love the game for what it is. I love the lore, I love the story, I just love all that stuff. And I always say we can agree to disagree. If you don't like the game because it's too grindy, or you don't feel like buying all the expansions and stuff. I understand it. I completely understand it. I've been playing this game since the D1 beta. I know it. I know the feeling. But this universe is special, and I want to see it thrive with Frontiers and Onward. So we have Frontiers, we have Behemoth. It's Apollo and Behemoth are the next major expansions, and that's their code names. I just want it to thrive like the Light and Dark Saga did. I don't want it to pull an Endgame where Avengers Endgame was great, but then post Endgame was all over the place, and some of them weren't as great as pre Endgame. I just want Destiny to thrive, and I want a lot of people to thrive with it. I just want the game to be loved, honestly. And I know people like Pete Parsons and a lot of the higher ups don't help with that. But I try to look past it and just enjoy the game for what it is, and to support all the devs as much as I can. But I support full-heartedly the ones that put their blood, sweat, and tears every day, while people like Pete Parsons is fucking, taking jobs away from people and ruining lives and stuff like that with his stupid fucking car collection. Yeah, it's ridiculous, and I'm not going to get into all that rant and stuff, but all I can say, I said before with Halo Infinite, and I'll say it with this: wake the fuck up, because it's time for change. But also, too, I want to hugely thank the amazing composers for Destiny, because that is something that has made me emotional when it comes to playing the game, is the music. I love Destiny's music. I say it all the time. You can hate Destiny for how much you want to hate it, but the one thing you cannot say is bad with Destiny is the music. And if you say that Destiny music's terrible, I'm sorry, you can have your own opinions, but you need to get your fucking ears checked, because it's amazing. But the one, obviously, that was let go with the first round of layoffs in October of last year was the amazing Michael Salvatore. Mr. Salvatore, obviously I know you won't see this, but I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for helping me be brought into this universe, which is Destiny, because without that music, it wouldn't be the same. And then you had some of the likes of Paul McCartney as well from the Beatles, which is amazing to say that a Beatle actually helped with the first soundtrack of Destiny. And just hearing Hope to the Future all the time is just amazing. I always shedded a couple of tears when I found out that Hope to the Future was in the Pale Heart. So I thought that was amazing. If you don't know that, look that up. It's amazing. It's such a great Easter egg. I got a little choked up over it. But no, I give all my kudos to the current composers and Michael Salvatore as well. It's amazing. They're all so talented and stuff, and the two like final songs of the soundtrack are just amazing. The tracks that I'm thinking of are Make Your Own Fate and After All This Time. I cannot stop listening to both of them. They're literally the best tracks of Destiny ever, especially Make Your Own Fate, because there's so many Easter eggs to other pieces of music in Destiny's history. Like, literally, the end of the song is literally the victory theme that plays at the end of Destiny 1's campaign. It's when you're in your ship flying away from the last city out into space after the Exo Stranger, Elsie Bray, gives you her rifle. Like, that hits hard. And I didn't realize it until after, like, playing Excision and stuff, like, that's what it was. But there's so many, like, different themes and motifs and melodies and stuff that were from previous soundtracks that I love that. I think that's great. And the After All This Time. I didn't know this until, again, after playing Excision, but that was cut music from Destiny 1 that was supposed to be in the game and was only used for the Tiger Man video that they made when they were saying that Tiger Man got scrapped. Because if you don't know, one of the species in Destiny originally was going to be a tiger species, and the concept art was one labeled Tiger Man, and they made someone dress up as Tiger Man, and they did a whole like video thing for it, playing the original version of After All This Time, and it's amazing. I love it so much. It's just such a great track. But yeah, but both of them still sometimes when I'm humming it makes me choke up. So again, thank you Bungie for making Destiny. I've loved Halo, but I'll be honest, I love Destiny more. Destiny just, I always say it's like off-brand Star Wars. You know, you have the light, the Force. It's kind of the same. They're very similar things. Just obviously, Destiny doesn't have laser swords, and their powers and stuff are more physical things than just invisible. I don't want to call the Force like invisible, but more like, you know, not like force pull and force push, like that kind of stuff. But like I said, they're very similar in certain aspects, which is what helps me relate with it, because I love sci-fi stuff. But yeah, again, thank you so much to anyone that has ever touched Destiny and has made it amazing. I love that game so much. But finally, with the recap, I want to talk about the 12 Days of Lethal. Obviously, with the tail end of it, I am experiencing kind of I don't want to call it burnout. You can kind of call it burnout. Like I said before, I've never made daily uploads, or I've never done daily uploads before, so I've been kind of struggling with the tail end of this. So again, I do sincerely apologize for kind of going against my word and saying like I'm going to get these out daily and stuff. And again, too, I want people to understand too, and this isn't an excuse or anything, or I'm not trying to make it sound like one. The holidays were a lot crazier than I thought they were going to be, and I'm human, so I can only do so much. So I hope you guys can understand that. And again, I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm not trying to bullshit anyone. I'm trying to be 100% truthful and transparent with everybody. With today being the 25th, Christmas Day, I'm going to try and get an episode out tomorrow, the 26th, and finish it off from then, if not the 27th. And I want to finish these 12 days off because that's what I promised, and I'm going to keep to that. It may not be daily, but I want to finish those 12 days because this has been a very ambitious and a very fun project to do. I've enjoyed it very much, and I don't want people to think that I've been hating it or anything. Like, I've loved it. I've been laughing my ass off. I keep saying Day 6 is my favorite episode. It's just so it's so funny. Like, Day 5's great with the, hey, I'll see you losers later. But, like, Day 6 with the jetpack part, like, oh my god, it's amazing. It's just so funny. I was laughing my ass off editing that. Like, I was, like belly, like, crying. Like, I almost passed out from laughing. It was amazing. But, please, if you haven't checked out the 12 Days of Lethal, or 12 Days of Lethal Company, please do so. There's a playlist in it, for it, and obviously it'll be at the end of this video. But if you don't know what it is, originally I started on the 13th and was doing daily uploads of Lethal Company videos from 4 sessions that me and my friends did, because I love Lethal Company so much. It's one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game at the moment. And we play modded Lethal Company, and it's just amazing. I love it so much. And best of luck to Zeekers and Zed, I believe is the composer's username. I apologize if I don't remember that. But the two of them, happy holidays, and thank you so much for creating such an amazing game. You know it's a great game when it was developed by one single person, Zeekers, and was able to make it into Fortnite of all games. Fortnite, a game that has a humongous team at Epic making the game. So you know they did something, Zeekers did something right when you get that character in Fortnite. So it's amazing. But all the best of lucks to Zeekers and anyone else that has ever helped develop or make anything for Lethal Company. I've been loving that game so much. I've been loving watching Mythzan's videos, Max's videos, as well as his group of friends and all. And I've been enjoying the mods that they've created or have had commissioned. You'll see those in my series as well. I love all of them, the Goose, the Scrap, all the stuff. So it's amazing. So please, if you can, please check out 12 Days of Lethal. I'm very proud of this series, and I hope you enjoy it. Like I said before, it may be slow in the beginning, but just give it time. And like I said, episodes 5 and 6 are great ones. I believe 4 is amazing too. I think that's the Freddy one. It's all kinds of crazy stuff. But I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you for watching. For anyone that has been watching it. Again, I want to thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. Again, I'm going to sound like a broken record because I've already kind of said what I wanted to say with this. But you've made 10-year-old Epsi very, very happy. Little Halo King ABS was my original gamer tag. Halo would be very happy right now. So thank you so much for making this dream of mine come true, as well as making the merch come true too. Again, I'm trying to find the right place to re-release the merch and add new stuff as well. I have some ideas and stuff too. I just need to obviously get the funds to order this stuff and to test this stuff out and make sure it's all good for you guys. Obviously I'm still trying to look for a job and stuff too, so please bear with me on the merch stuff. That will be coming eventually, but I'm not going to make any promises just yet because I don't know if I can fulfill them. But again, just thank you so much for all your love and support. Speaking of love and support, and this is probably where I'm gonna start crying because I have choked up a couple times. I want to thank all my it's already starting, all my friends and family for their love and support as well. Obviously I know some people are going to be like, oh, every YouTuber does this, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So to people like the amazing, wholesome, best mod / best friend, Mr. Jamie Shadow 9, I want to thank you for all your love and support, because you've been keeping me fucking solid during this whole year, and especially with me wanting to give up and stuff. You've been one of the few people that have been rooting me on since we've met each other, and I'm so happy to call you my friend and my brother. Love you, man. Also, you don't know how proud I am of you for hitting 100 subscribers, because you're in this group with me now, and nobody can take that away from you. Nobody. And you've worked your fucking ass off, and I'm nothing but proud of you. I'm very, very proud of you. And I know you already know that, but I want to reiterate it. As well as him, Kitsune Sai. Sir, we are going to get you to affiliate. 2025, mark my words, is the year of Kitsune Sai. And we will get you to affiliate, and we are going to grow your YouTube channel as well. Because you deserve it. You deserve affiliate, and you deserve all the love and support as well. Because you are an amazing, wholesome individual, and I want to see you thrive as well. And not only that, the two of you combined, the Nerd Guys podcast, I want to see that thrive too. I want to see that hit 100 subscribers. I want to see that blow up as well, cuz you got the two of you work your asses off, and I'm very, very proud of both of you. And I know both of you have probably experienced burnout and complications when it comes to recording or streaming, and you've stuck to your guns and you've been kicking ass and taking names, and you've just been trying to make do with everything, and I'm very, very proud of you both. On top of best friends and different things like that, this one's going to get me. Obviously, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this guy right here and his blank stare, who has been who's been keeping us company this entire video, the Goose Man himself, Charlie. I've said it thousands of times, and I know even all these thank yous I've said every year for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and birthdays, but I'm so proud of you, dude. You've been going through so much shit in the past few years and stuff, with a lot of stuff that obviously I won't get into detail with because that's your business, and I won't tell your business. Um, but especially too with trying to get you to do content again and stuff like that, and I know complications with your computer and stuff obviously are hindering that, but I do want to see you hit affiliate eventually too, because dude, you've been scraping for this for 4 years ever since I hit it, and I want to see you thrive. I know I meme about it and stuff, and uh you know joke when someone hits it before you, but I want to see you hit it. The day you hit it, I'm telling you right now, I will be probably crying harder than I did at the end of Final Shape. Like, I probably will legitimately be like super ugly crying, because I'm your number one supporter, dude. I'm always here for you, and I'm so happy to call you my brother. And you're amazing, dude. You're so fucking funny, and you got a good heart. But I want to see you succeed and stuff with anything you do, and you and Kevin, and it's going to be amazing. So thank you for everything. So all the others I do want to thank as well. Drake, the Gremlin themselves. I know you're kind of like newer to the videos and stuff, because obviously for people that haven't watched my streams probably are just meeting you with the 12 Days of Lethal. You you're just you. You got that gremlin personality and that gremlin brain that everyone loves so much. You have a great heart on you. You're very creative. You're very passionate about anything. You could talk anyone's ear off about anything that you're very passionate about, and I admire the fuck out of that. Um, Obviously, I joke all the time saying, like, oh, it gives me a headache or something, or oh, it's like oh, shut up or something. No, I admire it truly. I truly admire that amount of dedication when it comes to certain things that you are very excited about. Um, and I wish you the best in anything you do, and I'm very proud of you. The same goes for our favorite Curdle, the master of the Narnar himself, Mr. Curdle. Kurt, you're so monotone, but you have passion in your heart, or you show it in your own Kurt way. But I've known you. This year will be 10 years I've known you. This I would say August, because we weren't friends immediately in high school, but I'll still count it for our 10 year, because I don't know exactly when we became friends within that year. But I want to thank you for almost 10 years of friendship, and you're an amazing dude, and I know you don't like any of this mushy stuff, and I know you're not a fan of showing a lot of this kind of emotion and stuff, but I want to thank you deeply, dude. You are fucking hysterical. Um, you say the most out of pocket things, or at least have like the oddest opinions on things, and some random ass facts and stuff, and just all kinds of stuff that it's just funny. It makes our all the videos so much better. The 12 days of Lethal is literally something you can brag about and be like, hey, I made this amazing. Because just having you just be so tired of our bullshit is just the funniest thing out of the whole series. um and I'm glad to just call you my friend, my brother, and just having you along for the ride. So thank you. And obviously, we can't forget too the funny Birdman himself, Mr. Cyrus or Kuru. um he's my destiny partner in crime. He's another person I want to see thrive. I want to see him thrive on Twitch and get so many more views and stuff like that. Cyrus, it'd be amazing to see you branch out to other platforms and try to get that, because I want to see you get your name out there and make your content amazing. Obviously, I know you don't want to probably do stuff as much as I do, but at least I want to see at least baby steps maybe in 2025. I say all the time, I can help you. Um you start baby steps like Instagram, start promoting your streams and stuff like that. I know part of the job is to stream and everything like that, but I know you won't grow until you promote it, and I want to see you promote it, and I want to see you fucking thrive, dude, because you are, even if you put yourself down or whatever, you are a funny ass guy, and I am always honored to have you in my presence. Whether it's every Tuesday at 1:00 p.m. Or 1:30, depending on whichever one of us is late doing something. Either it's me taking a last minute shit or getting food, or it's you making tea. Um, I'm always happy to have you around, dude. You're a funny motherfucker, and I am so happy and proud of you, and just blessed to call you a friend. So thank you. And last but not least, I want to thank my family. Because before all these people that I named here, they were my original supporters. Whether that be my cousins, all of them, my aunts, my uncles, grandparents, everyone. This one's gonna really get me. But I want to thank my parents, because they're my original supporters, and they're the reason why I'm here. And I'm a very, very lucky person to have the parents that I do. And I've been able to get all the things that I've wanted. And I'd like to think I've never really fussed about a lot of it. And I've never given you a hard time when it came to like not getting something. But without them, I wouldn't have this PC. I wouldn't be streaming. I wouldn't be any of it if it wasn't for them. I'm very, very, very thankful to have the amazing parents that I do. They're very supportive. They're always here for me. And if I really need a kick in the ass, one of them will do it for me. With advice and stuff like that. So, thank you very much, and I hope I've made you very proud. I'll be getting a job soon, I promise. No, I love them both very, very much. They're people I always go to for all kinds of advice and what to do next, and even ideas and stuff. I bounced ideas around to both of them as well for different things like this. And even my mom likes to pick up stuff like hats and different things like that. I'd be like, "Oh, this would be cool in your stream and stuff. You should do this." And I'd be like, "Absolutely." Also, you can thank her for the yeah, absolutely. By the way, it's all her fault. It's all her fault. Because she was with me when we went to Rita's and seen that that guy working at Rita's, where he's like, yeah, absolutely. So she's the one that started it, not me. It's all her fault. And then my dad also helped me pick out what design to do for the Thanksgiving t-shirt for the Thanksgiving Epsi t-shirt, which never seen the light of day, but I have my own shirt of it. But yeah. But I just want to say this too, and this is probably going to choke me up even more too, but I know times are rough right now, and obviously I'm not going to go into detail because that's my own business, and I hope you can respect that. But I just want to reiterate as many times as I've said it over text. I don't think I've ever said it in voice, and I probably wouldn't say it in person just because I'd be sobbing my eyes up before I get the words out, so I hope you understand that. But I'm very thankful, grateful, blessed, and proud of both of you. You've raised an amazing kid, and I hope I've made you proud, like I've said before. You guys have done your best, and I can not be... There's no words to explain how thankful I am for the both of you, so thank you very much. And I love you both very, very much. Alright, now that I've calmed down, and I've taken a moment to take a breath and all, let's get into your presents, because we got some stuff. We got some stuff to show. A lot of the stuff I'm going to show in post, but I'll be pulling it up for myself so I can at least talk about what I'm seeing, you know, and not talk about something and I show something else by accident or I miss a certain detail. So let's get into it. Alright, so first with the presents. Or I should say, all these presents are going to be future projects and such. And I will try my damnedest to make these happen. So this first one is something that I've kind of wanted to do for a long time that I wasn't sure how I would execute it. I'm still learning how to do this, so this might not even come out this year, meaning 2025. So we'll see. But I'd like to announce that I'm thinking of doing, and this is a very early concept of a show, or not a show, but it's more of a show, but with skits, is what I like to call either, which you guys can choose, and if you have your own names, you're perfectly fine to put them in the comments, and if you do, I can actually put you in the show too. Call this the Blues Animated Adventures, the Blues Epic Escapades, or the Blues Animated Escapades. So basically this is inspiration of Rooster Teeth's Animated Adventures, but for me I would want to do them in color. And I've doodled up some concepts of myself and Goose, of how I would think we would look like in this universe. Again, I'm not a great drawer. I'm probably going to touch these up because even like with my own character, I think the sleeves are too long. But this is what I was kind of thinking. Obviously, I want a name that's not too on the nose of Animated Adventures, because obviously that's Rooster Teeth's, and I don't want to like just copy and paste everything. I want to like make it our own thing. So obviously this would be best of things or funny moments or just stuff or even stories that we tell on streams of just stuff from streams. So whether that be me getting scared in Siege, the Ballad of Narnar, I'm trying to think of some things like me drinking thick water for the first time, or a Bean Boozle or something, or even a story from our childhood or our upbringing, or something that happened like, 2 weeks ago. Hell, I might even tell the story of me shitting my pants last month or something like that, and that could be something. Like, just anything. Anything can happen. So, obviously, It's a very early concept. Again, I have no release date for this. It's just something that I wanted to see if you guys would be interested in this. And if you are, please tell me some ideas down below what I can do for different things like that. If you have any name suggestions, I'd be very happy to hear them. I would prefer to have the blues in it, like in the title. If not, maybe something like Off-Brand Adventures, or Carbonated something. Like, I'm all for it. Off-Brand Adventures actually does sound really cool. So I'm gonna make a mental note of that one. Um, but yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Honestly, that's why I'm announcing this now, is because uh I want to see what you guys think. I want your input on this one, because especially with animation, and I'm not gonna make it like, you know, the best thing in the world. Like, I'm gonna work my ass off, but expect it to be much like the RTAAs, where it's like they don't really move as much. It's kind of more flip and, back and forth kind of things, and like arm movements, and maybe like more of just the upper body kind of thing. Um, but I will try my damnedest to make everyone look good and to make everything amazing. But as you can see, you will see myself and Goose's characters right there, and that's the only ones I've actually drawn up. But I'd like to think I'm very proud of these. Yes, obviously I know I didn't make my person fat. And he's like chubby in the cheeks. I'm kind of just keeping everyone to the same body type, so it's easy to copy and paste and kind of like work on stuff and different things like that. I want to kind of keep to a format, and it's nothing before any keyboard warriors are like, "Oh, you're just shaming" or something. No, no, no. I'm making it easier on myself. But no, I don't want to like offend anyone if I draw someone like too heavy, if they're heavy, or too scared. I'm just trying to eliminate headaches, which is why I did the same thing with wrestling when I was making people for wrestling just for shits and giggles and stuff. Like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and I'm just trying to not have any drama over just character designs. But there's myself and Goose, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I need to fix some things, like my sleeves are probably too long, and the weenie in the OK weenie could be probably fatter. It needs to be girthier. But and then I also need to do the Halo font. I might honestly redo the OK weenie, or at least like revamp it, because it's still in the old font and everything. So I might do that. Also, with Goose's character, he's very Coraline. Like, his eyes are just very Coraline. I might change that up. We'll see. But I'm very proud of his character as well. I like his little logo shirt too. Again, the sleeves need to be not as long. But again, we'll make do, and we'll change up what we need to change up. And yeah. So I hope you guys are excited for this, because I'm very excited to work on this and draw up some more people and stuff. So we shall see what happens. So Present 2. Present 2 is going to be an amazing one, and I hope you guys are excited for this. So I've put a lot of thought into this, and I honestly was going to put this behind a paywall, like Patreon, which I might do partial stuff for that maybe at a later date. Until I have enough content to make a Patreon. But again, I've put a lot of thought into this, and I'm happy to announce that the Off-Brand Factory is getting another Discord server. The Off-Brand Factory Discord server is coming back. I'm gonna need like another week or two to flesh out everything. I was gonna release this today as a surprise and not say anything, but I need more time to make the server amazing, because all I want out of this is for it to be a place built for fun and for having good times, and I don't want this to be a place where someone gets their feelings hurt about something very small or minuscule and all hell breaks loose. We had drama that happened last year that has finally ended and stuff, which is why I deleted the original like Off-Brand Factory Discord server. My very first server is still around and is archived, but the one that was called Epsi's Off-Brand Factory is no more. Obviously I'm going to call it the same thing, and we're going to go from there. But I just want this to be a place where everyone can have fun. I don't want people to, give me a hard time when I'm trying to be a moderator about things and different things like that. I'm not being controlling. I'm not being bossy or none of this shit. I'm tired of being called that, which I'm not. If I truly was, then people like Goose or Jamie would tell me to my face and say, listen, dude, you need to fix shit, because they tell me brutally honestly, like, what's going down. And I'm none of those. So I'm tired of that. So we've put all that stuff to the side. And so with this server, I'm going to have no tolerance for drama, as well as trauma with a T, dumping. I've had stuff in the past where people have given me a hard time when I would try to moderate things, or someone, like I said, gets their feelings hurt over something small, or because something's going on in their life and they take it out on all of us and stuff. Like, I'm not tolerating any of that. Listen, mistakes happen. We're all human. It happens. Sometimes we do snap at each other because of whatever's going on in our lives, and I completely understand that. But when it came to this, it was happening so much that the server was just turning toxic, and I was not for it. And when I mean trauma dumping, there's a difference between venting and trauma dumping, and everybody knows the difference of it. I don't want people to just come into a server while we're having a good time, having good vibes, whatever, and just being like, boom, there you go, this is what's happening. Now, obviously, if you need to vent to somebody or do something, obviously there's messaging, hey, can you step out for a sec, I need to talk about something different, things like that. Obviously, I understand that. I'm human. I understand that stuff because, listen, I say it all the time. Goose and Jamie are like my rocks, dude. Like, they're always there to for me to vent about something. But again, I don't want any negativity to happen, or even for the things that I'm saying. Like, I just want this place to be fun, and I want people to have fun. I want people to express themselves, be themselves, and just have a good time. And I'm sorry if I keep regurgitating the same words, but I'm just trying to find the words to explain this. But again, I just want to have a Discord server, and I want to be proud to have a Discord server filled with fantastic people and have it active and full fun and game nights and movie nights and all kinds of stuff. So, one of the things I am thinking of doing is maybe doing like Monday Night Raw, TV nights or shows, since that's going on Netflix in January. So that'll be fun. So hopefully you guys will be there for it. And obviously, if there's any problems with like a mod or my decisions, me as the owner, like, obviously we're going to talk about this, we're going to investigate everything. And if it comes down to someone's just butthurt about me like deleting something or doing something, it might just come down to the point of like, we might just ask you to leave. Like, again, I'm not tolerating any of this like whining and crying thing. But if it's truly something like I overstepped my boundary or a mod did or something, obviously we're going to own up to it and we're going to fix it and make sure it doesn't happen again, whether that be someone loses their mod privileges or whatever. We will work on it. And I want to be completely transparent and honest with all of you, and that goes also with the Discord server. So for anyone that has known me and would like to be a mod or something, I will set up forums for that. Or if you want to DM me and let me know that you're interested, I'm all for it. But like I said, I need another like week or two to get all the details out and kind of just, make it look nice for you guys. I don't want to give you guys a shitty server or something that's already been made, from one of my previous servers and stuff like that. So, I want it to look very nice because it's a Christmas present and you guys deserve it. And again, too, I want my own server. I want my own server again. I miss it so much, and it was always fun. It was always fun to have my own server. So the last and final thing, and this is your final present. You get 3 presents. 3 presents. I've spoiled you guys. You probably will get spoiled again in 2025. Definitely a lot more spoiled than this year. But present number 3 is something that I've been working on. That again I was gonna record, but due to everything going on, I wasn't able to, and I was gonna do it maybe this weekend, probably not. But I originally had the idea of it. I just didn't get everyone together for it or plan anything. But this will come out. I'm aiming for January of 2025. But ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to announce I'm making a podcast. We're getting a podcast again. And it ain't the Off-Brand podcast. That is dead and gone. And that was something that I probably will unlist or something from my upload list or my videos and stuff. It's just something that I wasn't really proud of. I am proud of it, but I wish it was just better. Obviously I'm learning from my mistakes with that. With one being this will be a audio only podcast, so you won't see this beautiful face. But basically what I want to do with this podcast is for it to mostly be about gaming, but also share experiences in our lives and just funny stories or just experiences with the said topic or whatever. I don't want to do it like, I'm going to use like the Nerd Guys podcast, for example. I don't want to do it where it all revolves around this one topic. So just say it's like wrestling. I don't want it to just be wrestling. I want it to be like maybe a couple things. Like it'd be like wrestling, Halo, and then maybe like something that's going on in the world right now or something. Nothing politics or none of that. But just say like, oh, there was an eclipse today or something, like, you know, like something like that, like to bring up conversations. So the best way to think of this podcast is it's very inspired, obviously, by Creature Talk and the Rooster Teeth podcast. Obviously, like I've said thousands of times, the Creatures and Rooster Teeth / Achievement Hunter are huge inspirations of mine. So I'd like to show my love and honor them in my own way. So I hope you guys are excited for this podcast. Again, I'm aiming for January of 2025, maybe like mid-January, or the end of January. Again, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna check everyone's schedules, figure out who I want on the first podcast. But yeah, I'm excited. So to close this off, put a nice little bow on this video. I'm sorry if this is a very long video, but there's lots to talk about. This is like my own E3 and stuff. But to close this off, I would like to show the graphics / logo and the music for the uniquely named podcast. And again, thank you all so much for an amazing 2024. Again, for everyone that knows me, both in real life and outside, family, friends, everyone, I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, because there is no words to explain of how thankful, grateful, and blessed I am to have each and every one of you right here. So, thank you. And from my family to yours, to all the people I play with, the blues, all that jazz, we want to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a very big Happy Holidays. So as always, make sure you stay chilled, stay off-brand, and always remember I love your motherfucking faces. Happy Holidays, guys. I love you guys so much. And be sure to follow me on Blue Sky, Instagram, and obviously you're watching this on YouTube, so you can't really... I mean, like and subscribe, obviously. But anyways, I love you guys so much. And here's to 2025. and I hope Santa Claus. I hope I gave you a bunch of good stuff. Me, Santa Epsy. I hope I got you a lot of good stuff. I hope you got what you wanted this year. But anyways, have a good one, guys. I love your faces. Bye.